Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And our pitcher in this game, Will Warren. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Yep.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez snags it, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Christopher Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
No,
that one just misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Volpe throws it to first in time. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, and towing the slab in this one, Taj Bradley. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Diaz makes the play, and there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
High.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that's in the dirt. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. Caminero goes 6'1", 220 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
In the dirt, now 1-2.
Two.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Bellinger going back and out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Curtis Mead next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fouled off left side. That one misses, and it's 2-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Warren ready to fire now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez hauls it in, 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Cameron Meisner. That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs. That's out to center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Bradley back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Austin Wells in the box now. Takes strike one.
1 strike. Ball, no.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Out towards left center. Diaz moves under it. And it's caught for the out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Swings through that high fastball.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the air, left field, Morel. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Batting it, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morel on the move. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York, and now the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2. No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. And 1 away in the top of the third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. Going to count 1-2.
One ball. Two strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Fly to left his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Jorbeat Bebos. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Ground ball right side and a foul ball. Outside low and a count even 1-1. Hit in the air center field. Diaz moves under it. One down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Fought off foul. Bellinger with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And it remains 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And ball one. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Lau at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year. hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. And that one is in for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
To the right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Third out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom 4, in now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Tying run in scoring position. The Rays leading on the solo homer. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Curtis Mead. Warren back to work. Mead, 24 years old, and he's a native of Australia.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now here is Jose Caballero. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One ball,
Man, that's
one
just a
strike.
nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
No, that's
Next
it.
one off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera way inside. Runner takes off. Swung on, belted. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Jorbeat B-Boss.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
One ball, no strike.
And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
1-0.
And that one hit to first. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Here comes Aaron Judge. Has grounded out a couple of times. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Jensen, great throw. He's out. Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground. Gloves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One, two.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Rays down by a run.
0-2.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just off the outside corner. And that is ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Pepio. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's 2 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Backed off the plate that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. And there's the ball. Oswaldo Cabrera waiting to hit for the Yankees. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Golden opportunity right here. Tap foul at the plate. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Pepio is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Mason Engler will take over here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Jorbeat B-Boss stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's Cody Bellinger. Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. And Bellinger is out.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Orrs, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Diaz on his way over, brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late with the swing there. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two down, base is empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That one found hard the other way.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman. Paul Goldschmidt.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Ball two.
2-1.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, in time. Got him. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. One gone, runner at first. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Wells leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they now lead by 9.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Garrett Clevenger.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now the batter now, Jorbeat Bebos. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Meisner racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Caballero whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays 1. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Warren back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is there. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Meisner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. 1 left for Tampa. They trail by double digits. 11-1. Back here in New York, now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Foul ball. Clevenger, a 6'1 lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This to third. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Morel makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Morel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering way off the plate. Warren is just 1 strike away. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way.
Yeah.
Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And foul ball.
One, two.
This one in the dirt. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. And a good eye there.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Junior Caminero. And that one fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.